Hello everyone, Keza here today, and I am going to be showing about the Pirate Tamer Voyage today. I've had a lot of questions about how this event works, so I thought I'd just go ahead and do a video on how I'm trapping these sailors. Obviously, it takes multiple boats. This event, before I get too much into it, this is a player-run event that I've created just for people to have some fun over the summer. If you want to know more about how it is and how it's going, you can always go to the UL Renaissance forums under player run events and find some information about it, but I'm also going to be going over a lot of it right now. Oh, I'm being shot at. That's unhealthy. And back. This way. Alright. This is actually pretty simple once you get used to it. I actually have an easier method now. I'll show you that after I show you how I originally did all these boats. Come on. And this way. I want to do reactive armor, bless, heal, teleport. Come on, let me click on the deck. There we go. Alright, so the archer's all pieced out now, and I have them all on the deck. This dang rat. I could leave him, but he doesn't really add to the roleplay that I'm going for. Okay, so I have everyone on the deck that I want right there. Let's see, remember where there's characters parked at. They're already calmed. And with everyone all pieced out, I should be able to do this. They're calmed again. Alright. Off we go. So now I have 4 of the sailors. One of them is an archer, which is always nice because then in terms of doing ranged stuff, or people sailing up on them, they'll have 2 dragons and an archer shooting at them. I'm just going to check my auto map here to see where I should head. Alright. I'm just going to go straight for a while like this. I guess anyone who's watching this video will get a slight hint as to where to look for a pirate ship. As you saw, loading them up is not really that difficult. It's just a matter of using peace and parafields. Also, my character down here is in the wrong place. And by the wrong place, I mean I need them to be at the other end of the boat. Yeah, the boats move pretty quick, but the ocean is also huge in comparison to the Cerberus event. If I only have like 1 or 2 pirate ships out, it's going to take a lot longer for them to get found. Also, I was putting Cerberus in dungeons and stuff where people were already hunting for elves. The majority of these pirate ships are only being found because people are specifically going out and looking for them. There's not other things at sea. That's bad. Why did this stop? Alright, well, now that one's going to stop too. I think this boat got caught up on something. It automatically stopped. Whew, that was close. Alright, so of course I got killed while making this video. That's actually only the second time that's happened. I was just in a bad spot and one of my boats stopped unexpectedly. But a corpse recovery is actually pretty easy with 2 boats. I might have to, because there's a dead dolphin there, making things difficult. Alright, let's see if I can't do this. Stop. Peace out that guy. And we should be good. Let's move forward and forward. More dolphins. Alright. So I still need to get my other character to the correct spot on the boat. That should do it. Ready to heal this character. Heal again and invis. Okay. Because I cut out part of the video, it won't show you exactly where this boat is, but it doesn't matter. Someone will find it within the day or so. Anyhow. So the thing is, once I use these boats, I will recollect them and use them again. And I just launch these, I don't know, however often I have time. I guess this is where we're going. Okay, that works. It's close enough to where I wanted to be on the map anyhow. So you get a good idea of what kind of loot there is. All this stuff I'm throwing on right now is kind of like the extra stuff. Level 1 T-map. All of the unidentified ones, things that a lot of players have been leaving behind, and that's fine. You can leave it all behind if you want. A random amount of coin, and there's 9 holiday coins on each one. And today's prize is not a rare, it is a plus 25 silver vanquishing axe. So I'm mixing up what the prizes are going to be. Let's see, I just did that. Shoot, I forgot to, no, that's fine. I was going to say I forgot to place a dragon where I wanted it, but I can still do that. Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Gosh, I need to go forward at least one. Pacify you, and get this all set up. I'll just make a run for it. I usually have my dragons outside the stable already. I forgot to do it ahead of time. Alright, 2 dragons. This part has to be pretty quick. Alright, got 2 dragons on there. What? Oh. The trick is to get them to stop fighting. Okay. So I have the loot on there. As you can see, if I can click on the hatch. Well, you saw. I put the loot on that boat already. There's the 4 sailors and the 2 wild dragons. So that's pretty much how I set up these boats. Well, that's how I used to set them up. I planned this whole event to be run completely without the staff's involvement. Hang on. Every time I place a boat, I put a new label on my auto map, which I'm not going to show you because it has the locations of all the pirate ships. There we go. Now I very simply get this boat out of here. Anyways, as I was saying, I planned this event to be run completely without the staff's involvement, just because they're busy and I could do this whole event, you know, just doing that method. However, the reason we have rare items for this event, that I might show with a second launch here in a second, is because Telemon was nice enough to make those rare items for this event, and he was also nice enough to give me access to a different account that I'll show you right now. Alright, so this is my second new account that I'm using to make this much easier. It's going to be my new core character for events and things like moving pirate ships around mostly. Telemon was very nice to give me access to this account, which, if you're curious, I cannot do much of anything besides move pirates. I can't do paralyze or anything harmful to NPCs. Can't do anything to players. You can't, with an account like this, you can't access houses or anything. There's basically no special powers on this besides the fact that you can't see this character and they can't be hurt. So ideal for moving around boats, and that's about it. You can't do anything else with them. But I still have to use a second character to lure pirates onto boats. So, I have magic, reflect, and reactive armor on at the same time. Alright, let's get some of these guys. There's one more over here. Come on. All your friends are doing it. It's called Attack Keza Day. Come on. Am I really gonna have to do 2 trips? It appears that way. On the boat. There you go. Alright, now for the next couple ones. They don't all have to be specifically named pirates to work for me. Some of these brigand type things that are at the beaches work just fine. Alright, got them all trapped. And so now this is the part that makes it so much easier. This character can just go chill. And now this one, I can freely move them around without having to invis or do anything. And so now I can take this boat out to any location I want, without so much hassle, basically. Dock this boat real quick. And then I will go get my dragons ready ahead of time now. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to do like a little dragon taming tutorial, because I've been meaning to put it in some video, but I don't know, I haven't found a good opportunity. And get these guys ready. Making sure these are both junk dragons. They both have around 800 hit points, so they are complete garbage. And what did I do? Oh, I need to go get a prize box. Dolphin. The sailors are all going to try to kill that dolphin. Oh, are they going to succeed? Oh no, we got away from it. A dolphin lives today. I also plan on using this character for future event hunts, like hard mode hunts, if I ever have time to get back to those. But that's about it. I don't have access to things like the /move command. Obviously, can't use that. Can't use that. Basically, all the commands are, the GM commands are blocked off from this character. But while I get this boat in place, one thing I also do with them is I check my other boats. So this one is still active. This one is active. This one's active, and it has a quartermaster on it. And if you don't know, that's like the pirate caster, so this boat's extra annoying if anyone finds it. And oh, this is the one I just set out because the dragons are still healing themselves. So I have those 4 boats active, and then I have the one that I'm currently placing. And so having this account also allows me to go through and check all of my current pirate ships, which is extremely useful because I wasn't sure how I was going to do that when I started this event. So thank you so much to Taming, the staff, for setting up this account for me. It is extremely helpful. Alright, so I have gotten the boat out to location, and gotten the loot ready here. Your only hint as to the location of this boat is that I ran into a dolphin and a sea serpent on the way. Could be anywhere, right? And I haven't selected exactly which of the rare loots I'm going to put on this boat, so I brought them all so I can show you. It's already been shown in screenshots and sales and stuff. Just spread this money around a little bit, make it look like there's a ton of it. There's really only around 2,000 gold on each of these, and the 9 holiday coins that I've spread out. But anyways, back to the rare items. There is a Scallywag's Rope, the Pirate's Book of Taming, a worn pirate's net, and the deep sea fishing basket, which comes with a blessed fishing pole. All of these red items are hue 1654. You can see that if you have the new razor. These are all items that, well, Telemon selected the fishing pole actually. We talked about which items we should have and what names they are, but I selected the hue and the these items on test server because we'd kind of been bouncing ideas back and forth about this event for a while. Anyways, yeah, so those are there's kind of 5 rare items, but there's only 4 that you find separately because one of the baskets always comes with a fishing net. And the basket itself is actually pretty nice because there are very few containers that have this graphic in the game. So the deep sea fishing basket is kind of a rare in its own right. But for now, I guess since everyone's so crazy about this book, I'll just put one on this boat. And now that I have that, I'm going to go ahead and place an escape boat there. Raise anchor. Works. And so getting the dragons on here is still pretty much the same process. I just don't have to worry about one character getting killed accidentally by them. It's just this character. Actually, I don't want them to follow. I'll stay. And I need to hide these guys. Okay, the dragons are just fighting each other. And stop and invis myself. Okay, so now there are the 2 dragons on here and everyone else. And so that's the new method that I'm using to set up these boats. Much easier, much less cost of time in general. So anyways, yes, those are the Pirate Tamer ships. This one's all ready to go with its loot in place. The 9 holiday coins are on there. Other items, the Pirate's Book of Taming, all great things to find. Go ahead and get this character out of here. Where can I go to park this boat? Anyways, as promised, I will also be showing Oh, I can't recall this character right now. I'll just skip forward to the dragon taming here in a second. Okay, moving on to the process of getting all these dragons. Oh, wrong spell. You'd think the dragons with their magery would dispel these blade spirits. They typically don't. And the reason I am using blade spirits on it is because I want to lower its health quite a bit. If you attempt to tame a dragon at full health, the fire breath is going to be very annoying. And I'll show you what I mean by that after I get him down. I'll just get him down below half health and then go from there. If you don't recognize, this is Death Starred. I'm at the very entrance area right here. Track, see if there's still anything. Nope. There was an Easter bunny in here yesterday, but that event is now over. You just like to scout around and see what else is around. Another good dragon over there. Let's see if it's actually a good dragon or not. Too far away. Oh no, I just couldn't see it at that angle. I'll go back and check on it later. So I've actually borrowed a Mask of the Wilds to do dragon taming, but I won't put it on at first. I'll try to get one dragon without it. This character actually had like 97 taming. Well, I think closer to 98 when I started. But I got their taming GM'd, just grabbing tons and tons of dragons here for this event. I have now set out 18 pirate ships at the point of making this video, so that is what, 36 dragons that I tamed for the event so far. Probably closer to 40 because I have some in the stables right now. So I am running, I guess I'll tell you, this is a repeat tame macro. Very easy to make. Which character macros? Where is my repeat tame? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. Oop, that wasn't good. So this is Parafield. I'm not doing a very good job explaining this. You use a Parafield, let the dragon get caught on it, you start your repeat tame macro, and then you stand on the edge of the Parafield. Oh, that's why it's the wrong one. This one, macros, there it is. Okay, so this is running very quickly. I have it set up to less than a second delay in between each one, and I just let it run because, as you can see, the dragon gets stuck on the field a second time, and then it just starts on its own again. Because you keep on getting the message of you anger the beast, so you really have to just kind of force that taming to try to start again and again. And it's just going to fail a bunch until I get it there. And then drop another Parafield. So that fire breath they will use even while paralyzed, which is why you need to lower their health. Oh. So that one is tamed. And if I walk up to him right now, he will attack me. So to avoid that, what you do is you go into war mode, all follow or all stay, and then you exit war mode. And he's all good. So I'm going to tell him to all follow me, put him in the stable. Even if he's paralyzed, he'd follow me there. one actually didn't take long. I'll go grab this other one I saw over here. Yeah, let's just see if I can do an EV. I usually fail these more often than not. If I don't get disturbed 100 times. Come on, dragon, way back here. Well, that's productive. Okay. They figured out how to attack each other. Yeah, Blade Spirits are usually a better bet. They just take longer to cast. And Meditation. You can, of course, use a dragon you've already tamed to wear down the first dragon. It's up to you how you want to wear them down. You'd also just use another account. There are many methods. I'm actually going to move this screen over just a little. There we go. Alright, his life's already low enough. Come on. Hello? Alright, let's get you tamed. I'm gonna wait for him to cure himself. There we go. So the thing about parafields is they look kind of weird. I'm standing directly in front of him. If there's any kind of slope or anything in your terrain, it's going to be hard to tell exactly where the parafield goes. You just kind of have to figure it out and make sure you're always in a direct line so that they walk into the parafield again. So I'm not keeping a parafield up instantly. Nope. Oh well. I already tamed him. So I did the war mode. Follow me. And he's good to go. Stall that one. And so this is just building up my my dragons again, since I used up a whole bunch. I just used up 4 dragons on the last 2 boats I did. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I can show one more dragon if one is available. Wait. I saw an 824 for the hit points. I closed it too quickly. There we go. Alright, let me look at this dragon's stats again. Ah, the hit points are good, but everything else is garbage. That's nice. I'm like the one person who goes to Death Star looking for junk dragons. I'm sure everyone else is grateful for it. Do I still have on... Huh. As many people may notice, your icons as to what's active often gets kind of messed up. I've seen complaints about it in the forums. I don't think there's anything you can do about it. I guess I don't need to carry carrots on this character anymore. I'll put those away later. I also need to make this character a new outfit that goes with this mask a little better. I'll do that another time. Alright, that's low enough. Tame one more dragon. That's about all I had time for anyhow. So as I was saying, it looks like I'm almost below the parafield, but if I stood up here, I'm actually out of line with it. So you have to make sure you're standing right in line. And you want to get the dragon to paralyze twice on each field you use. This method also works for nightmares and wyverns and or white wyverns, anything else you want to tame. Although you typically don't need it for a lot of the lower monsters if you're taming. And that vendor buy bank thing is just my way to exit my macro. Oh. He's tame. Definitely a lot faster, as you can see, if you're using the Mask of the Wilds, which I'm done with for the moment. Alright, so that is this whole video on the Pirate Tamer Voyage and taming dragons. Just to show you again, this character, recall to the last boat I set up here. These dragons have almost healed up completely. And so, as you can see, definitely no one's found it. I have these keys. That means there are 5 pirate ships active at the time of making this video. I already recalled around to all the other ones. And so this event will continue for quite some time. I'm not telling you the exact number of rares, like how many books or fishing nets or any of that stuff has currently been generated. I don't think Telemon plans on generating any more of those items. But yeah, there's enough of them to last for over a month on this event. So be expecting to see lots of people fishing and lots of fishing items for sale. Anyways, that is all for now. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this special on the Pirate Tamer Voyage. And I'll see you guys around in-game.